Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Oh my god, the way Huda teased us with this product, I think this was one of the products that I was so anxious because every day I would check the dates. Has it released? Is it online? Is it in store? I would check the dates every day because that is how long they teased us with these products, and that is from Huda Beauty. It is the Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation and the Easy Blur Primer. So this they've marketed saying as no filters needed. So it's going to give you a very filtered look, and who doesn't want a filtered look without the filters, right? So I picked up the shade Macchiato 400G. So normally if they come out with a primer or a foundation brush, I always feel that it's like a gimmick, but I thought let's try out the primer as well. So one side I'm going to try the primer to see if we'll wear the foundation on both sides, of course, and the primer just on one side to see if the primer makes a difference. They also came out with a brush, but I went to the store to pick this up, but I did not see any brush in store, and I did not see the new brush on Sephora website as well. Saying that, I would not have bought the brush. I just wanted to see how it looks, but I would not have bought the brush because there are so many foundation brushes. And as I told you, when they release a foundation brush with a foundation, I feel it's sort of a gimmick. So yeah, let me first start with the primer. It is a new pack, taking off the seal. So Huda says you need to take 2 fingers amount of primer, but I am going to take 1 finger, and because we're going to do just on one side. So we are going to do it on this side. I feel that's a lot. I don't use this much primer. I'm going to take off half of it. I have so much. I don't think you can see it, but I'm going to take off half of the primer on a tissue because this is a lot for me. It is a silicone based primer, but it doesn't feel silicone-y. It doesn't have that silicone slippery velvety finish that normally a silicone primer has. It is like a gel based product. It's like a mixture of a gel and a cream. With silicone based products, I'm always scared that it would peel, but this is not peeling. It's giving me a very light sticky finish, which is really good for a primer. That is how the foundation would stick. Yeah, I like the sticky finish. It's very weird. It's not at all how I expected it to be. So I like this. I like this finish. So let me first, there is so much product in front of me. It's time to clean up. It's time to clean up my table right now. So going on with the foundation, it has a liquidy finish. So do you see a difference with and without the primer? I don't see a lot of difference far away, but let me take a mirror and see if there's a difference. I don't see a blurred effect. Oh yeah. Just 1 to 2%, I can see that my pores are slightly blurred out. Yeah, I have a 10 times mirror over here, so in that I can definitely see that my skin is a little bit blurred out. Not too much, but a little bit blurred out. So let's get into the foundation itself. I don't know how much coverage this has. I'm taking an IT Cosmetics brush. It is the IT Brushes for Ulta, the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion Brush number 77. I love the coverage it's giving me. This is just one layer, and I don't think I'm gonna go more layers, but for the sake of the video, should I try it out? Maybe I'll try it out later, but right now I feel this is giving an amazing finish. no, then I'll regret it later. So let us just, so you know the amount of product that I took. So that is all. So that is all I'm using for 2 layers on one side. Okay, one, it's blending really well. It's very, very easy to blend. Two, you can blend it, you can try to swipe it around, but I was just trying to press it into my skin and it was blending really well by just pressing it into my skin as well. And look at my hairline. Normally when I take it this close to my hairline, there's a lot of foundation in my hair, but this was blending so well into the skin that it hasn't stuck a lot into my hair. I love that as well. And it's layering really well. Even after layering, it looks so natural. And yeah, it's covering a little bit. It's slightly more than a medium coverage. It's medium buildable, but it is not full coverage because I can see my mole here, a little bit of my acne scars, but still very, very good amount of coverage. And for 2 layers, it looks so good. So let me just finish this side too. Okay, so what do I feel about the product right now at the moment? When I look into the mirror is just this far from me. I don't see a difference with the side that I have the primer and the side that I don't have the primer. I don't see a difference, but let me take a closer look. When I take a closer look, I do see a difference. But the difference is not huge because the foundation itself is a very blurring foundation. The foundation also has silica in it. So yeah, maybe the primer helps more with the long-lasting effect or the staying effect, but blurring the skin, I feel that my skin is already well blurred because of the foundation's blurring effect itself. So let me just read a little bit about the foundation, and while I'm pulling up the details, I wanted to tell you the application was very, very simple. I did set my full face with powder and I used it with the Huda setting powder. Where did it go? I can't find anything here. So yeah, it's right here. So I used the Huda loose setting powder in the shade Peach Pie, and all over my face I used a very less amount to set my face, but under eyes definitely I set it with it. I didn't have the Huda concealer. I liked it, but I finished it up and I have so many other concealers, so I didn't buy another one. Huda mentions that this is a perfect combination: the primer, the foundation, the Huda concealer, and the Huda loose setting powder. So other than the concealer, I have everything else on my face, and as usual, everything that's on my face will be linked in the description box below. I mentioned I'm using it in the shade Macchiato 400G. This retails for $37, which I feel is an amazing price because nowadays foundations are all coming above $50. Oh my god, I don't know what that's about, but so many foundations are all about $50. So $37 is an amazing deal. It is medium coverage, natural finish. I would agree with the natural finish. After I set my full face with powder, the natural glow that it was giving me, the glow settled down because of the powder. But I hope the glow comes through in few hours. I have oily combination skin, so I have to set my full skin with powder. So I hope that natural glow peeks through in some time. This is a lightweight, medium to buildable coverage foundation that's non-comedogenic and ultra blurring for an airbrushed finish. So far, it looks airbrushed. It looks beautiful. It has 1.5% niacinamide, which smooths and refines the look of uneven texture and tone. I love niacinamide because of its brightening effect, but it also helps with pores. So the next ingredient is silica. Silica is the one that blurs your pores. It results in a natural airbrushed finish. So far, I actually look like my skin is airbrushed. Because I've set it with full powder, it looks like a glam look, but I hope that in few hours my oil peeks through a little bit and it looks more natural. I like the more natural look. So that is it. There are no claims that this is very long lasting. It's mostly about smoothing and blurring your skin and giving you that filtered look. That is all it's about. So yeah, let's get going with our day, and I will take you, I think today I'm going to step out of the house quite a bit so I can show you how I look outside in the daylight, and then by the end of the day, before I take off the makeup, we'll see how it lasts, whether the primer is actually making a difference or not. Okay, so before I leave, I just wanted to show you a closer look. As does the primer actually show you a difference? I don't know. Yeah, now I'm very close to my mirror, but still it's not showing me a difference. So yeah, this is a closer look. So let me get going with my day. I'll take you throughout the day, and we'll definitely talk about this by the end of the day. See you soon. Okay, so this is my first check-in. It's been 2 hours that I've worn this foundation. A little bit, it's because of the sunglasses that I was wearing. I haven't found a magic foundation where it doesn't take away foundation when I wear the sunglasses, so we are not going to judge it on that. On this camera, I'm on my phone, so I can't see if there's a lot of difference on the side that I'm wearing the primer and the side that I'm not. But overall, my skin looks so blurred. It seriously looks like I'm wearing a filter. Like I have a filter on the camera. Oh my god, there's no filter, and it's looking beautiful. This is how it looks in natural light. The color is so perfect. No oxidizing, nothing. I love the way it is looking. So, see you soon. Okay, so I'm here for my final check-in. I know I didn't show the time earlier. Right now the time is 7:32, and I did my makeup somewhere around 11 o'clock. So it is 8.5 hours now. Wow. I like the way my skin is looking. I haven't seen my skin the entire day. It's been a very busy day, but I was able to take few clips when I was out in the sun with natural light. I was able to take a clip, and when I was cooking, I cooked lunch, I ate lunch, and now I also had dinner. And you know, when there's hot food, and we Indians, we always need rice and gravy, and it's always steaming hot, and the steam was on my face, especially while cooking, and it hasn't moved. It hasn't budged at all. And I don't feel that the oiliness is too much. There is a little bit of oil peeking through, but this is what I was telling at the beginning of the video. I want that little bit of natural oils to peek through so that it looks more natural. I didn't want it to sit matte and set. So yeah, I like the way it is looking. I really like the way it is looking. So I think directly, not to extend this video for a longer time, I can just say I love the foundation. It was so lightweight. I don't feel anything that's, even when I touch now, though I can feel the oiliness, but I don't feel that there's anything on my face. It is a very natural looking foundation, but at the same time, you can also use it for a glam look, if that makes sense, because it gives you such a filtered finish. Exactly, the soft focus, the blurred out, the smooth effect, the filtered look is totally there. So because of the filtered look, it looks more like it is a glam look, but yet it's natural, if that makes sense. You can just see how the way it is looking on me. So yeah, this is actually something different. I think HUDA, after becoming the CEO, this is the first product that she launched, and she came with a bang. She actually came with a bang, and I love it. I totally love it. Now, talking about the primer, I was just looking right now. I'm looking into the mirror. I didn't even notice this in my close-up, but I can see that this is the side that I used the primer, and this is the side I did not. This side actually looks good. This side, a little bit is settling into my smile lines. I thought, let me bring you a bit closer. So do you see that? A little bit, ever so slightly, it is settling into my fine line. But this side, the side that I didn't use a primer, where's the smile line? It's not settling anywhere. The blush is intact, bronzer intact, so the foundation definitely 10 on 10. But the primer, I don't think the primer, at least for oily skin, because silicone based primers and oily skin is, are not good friends. They are not good friends. They are not enemies, but they're not good friends. So yeah, I can survive without the primer. So yes, a total thumbs up from my side. I love this. This is something that's not in the market. We have a lot of foundations, everything where we have a high end, low end, we have something that's similar to each other, but this is a foundation that I don't think is in the market. I don't know. As per my knowledge, we don't have anything similar to the Huda Beauty, the Easy Blur foundation. We don't have anything similar to this in the market. So a definite thumbs up. Definitely give this a try. I have oily combination skin and I'm 42 years old and this is the way it looks in my skin and I love it. So that is it from my side. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.